Okay, people, welcome to it. We are officially in the forthcoming season and hopefully the last season because we've been grinding to get to this point. We've got a mean squad, a very talented squad, very good at their jobs, best in their positions, if you ask me. Virtually everyone is almost 90. Thomas is even growing, but yeah, we have a decent squad. So the attempt is to at least make it to the final. Nothing to do in the transfer market. I don't think it would make sense to try and buy anyone. We've got mad money though, but zero spent is gonna continue that way. So I'm gonna sim to the first game that we're gonna play, and then it's go time. Okay, and it's that time again for the community shield, and we've got to play it just to scope and see where we're at as a team this season. And this season I've decided to get more involved in the UEFA so that we can ensure trying to get to the final, which means more games. I'm gonna be playing more games, and because I don't know why at this point with such a good team we're not good enough for the final, but sometimes you gotta play it in order to be in it, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Why is that light? Oh, sorry guys, I feel like I complain about everything when it comes to playing games. Like the conditions are never perfect enough. I suppose that's part of the game, isn't it? Like you gotta deal with some odd conditions. I remember when I used to play football, sound like an old man there, but yeah, sometimes you'd be playing against the sun, especially when I was playing goalie. There was like a good few seasons I thought I was gonna be a good goalkeeper. I was okay. I was. I mean, not lie, but I don't know. I should have continued. I suppose I quit because I thought it's not cool to be a keeper. I don't know why. I was so worried and conscious about other people's opinions, and I was a really good goalkeeper at the time. Anyway, I was a defender first, and then I converted to keeper for a while, and then played defense again. But I don't know. I should have stuck to it. I was very much worried about friends and other things that I should not have worried about when I was young. You shouldn't worry about that when you're young. You should just have fun and do the things that you love. And when you're tired of it and you've exhausted it and you fail, that's when you quit. Not fail even, but when you're done with it, when you feel done with it. Not when it's cool with everyone else, but just something that Franco might organize, and that is a goal. Quality work there from Franco. I forgot to check who's the highest. By the way, we won the Carabao Cup last season. I didn't check properly. I think I was just upset because we did so badly in the UEFA that I didn't check some of the other things like top goal scorer and what other tournaments we could have won. And we won the Carabao Cup. So if you count the Prem as a trophy, the FA Shield as a trophy, and the Carabao Cup, then we did the treble in that regard. But we need to do another kind of treble now. I don't know about the FA Cup. I don't think I've won it with Cardiff. It would be nice to do it, and to do it this season where we want to compete and go for the Champions League would be perfect. Brentford is Brentford. Who's Brentford? I don't know who's Brentford. But Brentford is quite tight when it comes to being compressed. They are very compressed. Ref, that was what kind of soft refereeing is this? Soft mentality by the ref. Okay, let's get the ball and launch something of a counter. Whew, that was close. I suck at free kicks, by the way, but I don't work on them. So if you don't work on it, you suck at it. That's just the bottom line. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I see you around, my boy. I will give you Vuskovic. I will give you. You run for the team, you will get the ball. You get the ball. Yes! That's what I need from him, aggressiveness. You're willing to drive and push through. Let's get it started. That's a good pass. And it's to that man Franco. We need the Egyptian. Man. Egyptian is being involved. Cutscene. Outside. Tried something there. Tried something special. We're subbing our keeper, boy. You don't see that too often. Bringing in a fresh keeper. Sometimes you gotta do that. How did that ball get to him? Yo, I was hopeful. Hamadi. Game 1, 3-0. That is the FA Community Shield in the bag. Now we push on for bigger and better things. Okay, I've cut straight to Feb instead of Jan so that I wanted to see if we're still involved in, what is this, the Carabao? We're in the final of the Carabao. We are... Oh, we're not involved there. We're in the round of 16. This is where I'm going to start getting involved. And what are we doing in the Premier League? Let us see. Round of 16. In the Prem, we are number 1. Sitting nicely, playing well. Let's go. Round of 16. UEFA, let us go. I'll take that. We'll work. Round of 16. Quarterfinal, semi-finals, final. Let's see how we do. This is what? The final. I'm not getting involved. You guys decide that. I believe in the boys, and the boys have proved me correct. Oh, I thought that was the final. Oh, this is the FA Cup, not the Carabao Cup. Let's go UEFA. I'm here for this. Made it out of the group. Now it's time for us to fight in the knockout stages. Let's go. Napoli first up. Napoli stand between us and our destination. See what we can do to the Napoli people. What are they referred to as? Not Napolis in Naples. I'm worried we might be good but not good enough, which sort of worries me, and I don't like that. I like the idea of that. But if there's one thing I've learned in life, and life is difficult, say, a lot happens. Like I do music comedy. A lot of people know, and some people don't know that. And it's been a weird journey because it's not something common. It's not like music where like I make love songs and, you know, catchy tunes, pop, whatever the case may be. I'm a piano, whatever the trending sort of sounds are. And I'm not cool like that. Like I don't make these cool songs. I don't do in its most natural and purest form stand-up comedy. I do, but not in its like my stuff is mixed with the funny music that I make, funny songs rather that I make. So it's not in its purest form. So that leaves me in a very peculiar place. Like I'm not necessarily I don't belong anywhere, which is cool and not cool, because you never know how good or how bad you truly are. You only know or can ever gauge as it goes. And I get a lot of negative comments. I do get a lot of positive ones, but I also get quite a lot of negative comments. Which, what do you take from that? Because you're commenting negatively on someone you don't truly understand what they do. Because what do you have to compare it to? You have your traditional music and your traditional sound. Am I off there? Yep, again, 2 offsides in a row. And then you have your comedy, your traditional comedy, your stand-up. 2 things that you can compare, you can judge by, and you can say, well, I don't like this music because it's like this, and I actually like this kind of music, or I don't like this kind of stand-up comedy because my favorite comedian is so and so, and this and that, and these people just don't do it right, which can happen. However, with me, it's very difficult to truly have a comparison to, because I'm not the only one who does it, but I'm the only one stupid enough to never stop doing it. And I say that with respect to others who do the similar thing to what I do, but I try my best every day to put myself out there, in content mostly, which is all I can do, because it's not like I'm getting the big checks for what I do. So in the content, in the songs, the silly songs that I make, I try my best to have myself and put myself out there. And yeah, I make a lot of content, and I try to be there, and I try to represent, and say that I'm really serious about this thing, that I really want to do it, and I'm there. One thing I learned is that if you want to grow or become something, especially in entertainment, you need to become not almost, but annoying. People need to be annoyed by you, like, oh my god, this guy again. That's the kind of thing that they must be like, oh my god, I'm sick of seeing this guy. And that way you become more and more and more in people's face, and they get to know you. Mind you, the underlying criteria for this to work is your stuff actually has to be good. It actually has to stick. There are a lot of weird and wonderful people out there that you can relate to, and it has to stick, at least with them. There's people who have to be following you, and people work like that. When they see, oh my goodness, this weird guy that's been irritating on my timeline, he's got quite a lot of followers, or a lot of people are using his sound, or retweeting, or not retweeting, but reposting his content and sharing his content. Then it's like a sheep thing, where it's like, okay, if a lot of people like this guy, maybe something's wrong with me. I was so slick guy, why didn't I continue with that? I didn't even know I could do that. Anyway, point is, you've got to just keep on doing it. The thing that you love, the thing that you enjoy doing, the thing that you believe you're sent here for, almost the goal there. You've got to just keep on doing it. There's no other way. We don't know what the reward is. You don't know when it's gonna come, but you've got to just keep on doing it. Simple as that. As difficult as it is, you just gotta keep on doing it. And so the boys here have to keep on trying. We're gonna get our UEFA Champions League final one way or another. We just gotta keep playing. Hey man, where's the support, boys? It's down to you two. Didn't need a team. They just needed Franco and Thomas, the good old Franco and Thomas duo. Let's get one more before time, and I think we can, man. Got the stuff, got the grit, got the wit. You know, if you're gonna need wit, but we got the grit. Okay, we got one. Not good enough. We take it to the second leg, and we try get that W. Okay, sorry, I forgot to intro. I'm just so locked in, bro. Got Franco here, running down the wing. Offside, of course. We back at it. This is the second leg. It's a tight game, I'm not gonna lie. Mayulu all the way at the back trying to contribute to the defensive efforts of Cardiff. But we're gonna try and not rush it, because rushing it is not gonna help us. Why? Thomas, what the hell rubbish pass was that? I'm not gonna try to rush it, we're just gonna try and work it. We're gonna do like Rihanna and work. Half time, they're trying all they can. They're throwing everything at us, including the kitchen sink. We've got to retaliate, stay strong, and get a goal. And it's gonna be that duo again, the Thomas and Franco duo. Deadly duo, getting us a goal beginning of the second half, nice and early, just to try and put a spanner in the works for Napoli's grand plan to get back into this tie. But we gotta just now be very vigilant and defend with our everything, which is not my strong point, but I'm there for it. Cardiff is there. Oh, that was poor by Thomas. Thomas the train. Pressure. Franco, I love it. Thomas is there. Ooh, Franco is there. Right. Oh, too rushed. Oh, guys, where's the pressure? Where's the pressure there? Outside. Going on the outside, coming inside. Oh, never worked out for him. Pressure. Franco, I love it. Thomas is there. Ooh, Franco is there. Right. Oh, too rushed. Tight. Defending for our lives here, bro. My boys, that duo. We're still in the mix. We're still in the groove. We're still in the funk. We're still making a move. We're still doing what we have to do. We're still passing like we have to pass. We're still getting our way through. Thomas there, deleting him from the equation. Deleting a second player from the equation. Almost deleting a third. Getting stopped there. Get the ball by any means. Beautiful, boys. And that is a dub. We had to take it. We move on to the quarterfinals.